Breakfast with Santa. How are those pancakes and sausages? Okay, all right. Good to see you guys. Well, I'm Mayor Helen Miller, but today I'm one of Santa's elves. So I'm going to helping Santa today. I want to kick things off by saying thank you. We all want to say thank you to the White Springs Police Department, Chief Brookings, and all of the people that he works with for putting this on. So let's have a little applause for Chief. There he is. We also want to say thanks because we're here in this beautiful Stephen Foster Park, which holds this event here every year, so we are very thankful to Stephen Foster Park and to the Citizen Support Organization. A special part of this event is the Swanee Bicycle Association, which provides bicycles for our 5 lucky kids every year, so we want to thank them very much. So a little round of applause for that. And we have some local vendors who helped us out, and that's Dollar General here in town, and the Nettles Sausage Company, which provided those wonderful sausages the kids had this morning. So, welcome to everybody. Santa will be here in a few minutes, but as a prelude to Santa, we have Elf Tom Moore, who's going to provide a Christmas reading, kind of get us in the spirit, and after Mr. Moore has us in the spirit, then Santa is going to show up and do his thing. Okay, so let me turn it over to Coach Moore.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm going to be reading Twas the Night Before Christmas. Does everybody know that poem? Yeah? And Twas the Night Before Christmas was written back in 1822. Now, that was before your parents were born, and it was a story about Santa Claus. But back then, they didn't call Santa Claus Santa Claus. They called Santa Claus. Does anybody else know the name?
St. Butler.
Not St. Butler, no.
St. Nick.
St. Nick, that's right. That's what this story is about. It's by Clement Moore. And she called me Coach, right? Everybody take tennis lessons, huh? Y'all come out and play tennis, right? We're going to do that at the park right afterwards. Now, if you know the words, you can also help me. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas, Santa Claus, soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had settled down for a long winter's nap. When out in the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his reindeers they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher and Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. On the top of the porch to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild herd can fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the reindeers they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. Then with a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head, was turning around, chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot. His clothes were tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he flung on his back. He looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples so merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn like a bow. His beard on his chin was white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right little elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. He filled all the stockings and then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Merry Christmas, everyone.